After relaxing a little with my peer and gathering some strength, I finally decided it was time to cook my vegetable soup. Of course, the first step was the meat. Someone once told me that washing meat with white vinegar is the best, but honestly, I don't know how true that is. Over here, I just stick to using salt to wash mine, and it always works perfectly for me. I bought 8 pieces of meat for 1,500 naira, which I honestly think is a good deal. After washing the meat thoroughly, I seasoned it and placed it on the fire and left it to start cooking. While I was cooking, I stepped outside to pick my water leaf and vegetable. Now, let me just confess, picking water leaf is one of the hardest kitchen chores ever. Most times, the main thought of it alone discourages me from cooking anything water leaf related. And before you suggest I buy the pre-sliced ones from the market, please forget it. Those ones are even worse. By the time you're done selecting and cleaning them, you end up spending double the time. So thank you. After plenty of lamentations and side comments to myself, I finally finished picking both the water leaf and the vegetable. What a huge relief. Honestly, when I came inside, I checked on my meat. It was already soft, so I turned off the gas and moved on to washing my water leaf and vegetables. I had to wash them multiple times to make sure they were properly clean. This part is stressful but absolutely necessary. Once they were sparkling clean, I started slicing. Now, slicing is actually the fun part for me. And I've been looking forward to it since I started this cooking process. So I had to slice the vegetables first. It took a while. Then I moved on to the water leaf and sliced them last. Between slicing vegetables and slicing water leaf, which one do you think is easier? For me, I think water leaf is easier, but I actually enjoy doing the both. Next day was my all-time favorite banla fish. I had to wash it really well because sand can sometimes sneak into fish and spoil everything. After that, I added the banla fish to the pot of meat, poured in a little water, and placed it back on the stove to continue cooking. I covered the pot and let it boil for a while. At this point, I do not really know why I did not add palm oil after adding this water to cover it and let it cook properly. I don't know why I had to add water first, cover it, and then add palm oil again. Anyway, I believe say my eye been dey tell me because hunger was holding me seriously. While I let them simmer on the fire, I selected the crayfish, blended it together with some fresh pepper using my hand grinder, and then added it to the pot. I also added seasoning cubes and salt, gave everything a good stir, and tested it just to be sure my soup was making sense because my eye been dey turn me seriously. And trust me, it was coming together beautifully. After leaving it to cook for a few more minutes, I went in with my water leaves, stirred it in properly, and allowed it to cook. Then finally, I added my sliced vegetables and some fresh onions, gave it one last stir, and just like that, my delicious vegetable soup was ready. The aroma filled the entire kitchen, and honestly, I couldn't wait to sit down and eat. By this time, I was extremely hungry. Let me not even lie, I was famished. But thank God I did not faint because that would have been another story entirely. Cooking vegetable soup today reminded me that sometimes the things we avoid end up being the ones we enjoy the most. From washing and seasoning the meat to the stress of picking water leaves to the excitement of slicing my vegetables and adding my favorite panla fish, it was all worth it in the end. I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye.